let's go to this Sunday. Obviously, still in the WWE Thunderdome. It is the Clash of Champions. There are 9 matches. We have 1 match on the pre-show and 8 on the full show with every title on the line, of course, this Sunday. And we'll start with that pre-show match. It is Asuka defending the Raw Women's Championship against Zelina Vega. Zelina winning the number 1 contender spot this past Monday on an interesting Raw, which we'll talk about at least one aspect of that interesting Raw here coming up. I think Asuka's going to win here. I like them putting Zelina in this spot. We've seen her wrestle a few times in the COVID era, so it is good to see her get in-ring work. I think she's really, really good, in the ring. But I don't think Asuka's going to lose her title here. Ryan.
Yeah, it's obviously Asuka.
Tim, how about you?
I'm also going Asuka. It's really unfortunate that this is in the pre-show slot. I think this would have been a really cool opportunity to showcase a different WWE title. Maybe have Isaiah Swerve Scott and Santos Escobar in the match for the opener. Showcase the NXT title, one of the NXT titles at some point. But something's got to go there. It just sucks that it's Asuka. Like, she was the top of the world, and now she's kickoff Show Jones.
Now, do you think they're doing this to just because that they were so late in getting a contender for the title, or that they want to put their strong foot on the kickoff?
I think it's because we're in the Wrestling Dead period.
That's fair.
Like, after SummerSlam, historically, there's nothing happening of interest
until the Rumble.
Until the Royal Rumble. And especially now, in the asterisk era, in the dot over the I of the Jeremy Bearimy, like, there's nothing. So what? What are you going to do?
And football's back.
And they're also going against the NBA playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They're going against Major League Baseball playoffs.
Stanley Cup Finals as well. I'm not sure if their next game, if they have a game on that Sunday, but yeah, there's a lot more factors that are working against them this time than even a normal year.
Very true.
Matt, how about you? Asuka, Zelina Vega.
Yeah, it's going to be Asuka. I don't think it'll be a squash match, but I don't think that it's going to be any doubt, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think anyone thinks Zelina Vega's winning. It would be a neat moment if she did, but it wouldn't make sense at all.
How about you, Mark?
Well, I got to go with Asuka as well. I don't think there's any chance of Zelina Vega winning. I think down the road we could see her maybe get a title run or maybe get a little more prominent title match, but not this time around. But it's nice to see her, somebody different, challenging for the title. So.
You know what, boys? Just to make this pay-per-view interesting, I'm going to go ahead and say that Zelina's chances at winning this championship
0.0.
0% chance.
Wow.
0% chance that Zelina walks out of the Thunderdome as your Raw Women's Champion.
What a bold move.
So there we go. There we go. There's that. If that doesn't get people to tune in, I don't know what will. All right, let's go to the United States Championship. Bobby Lashley, member of the Hurt Business.
Bob!
Defending against Apollo Crews. I like Bobby to retain here. Excuse me, not Bobby.
Bob!
To retain here. Again, the Hurt Business. Business is good. You got to keep that gold with the Hurt Business. So Bob gets the win. Ryan, how about you?
Hit that Bob button one more time.
Bob!
Tim, how about you?
Ring it up. Bob!
Matt, how about you?
Yeah, Bob.
Gotta love it. That's we're making this one easy, folks.
I feel bad for Apollo, man, but I know Cruz can't lose, but the Hurt Business, man.
Business is good.
Shoot. I love that they've renamed the Lashley lock
Yes.
the Hurt lock.
Yeah, love it. Love it. Devin also has.
Bob!
So yeah, I think that one is fairly easy.
That's a stone cold. That's a stone cold lock.
Yeah. Wait, where is it? Where is it?
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
All right, let's go to the Raw Tag Team titles. The Street Profits defending against Andrade and Angel Garza for the billionth time in the COVID era. Like, if this match in and of itself isn't like wholeheartedly a reason why we need to unify the tag titles right now, then it's right here, because like this, and not that they don't do great work, because the Street Profits versus Garza and Andrade is good stuff, but man, I feel like I have seen this match every week since WrestleMania, which feels like a year and a half ago. I mean, it's just, you gotta throw two guys together, do something, make up a tag team. You did it with the women. Figure it out. But Street Profits keep winning. I love the Street Profits, but I do not want to see this match again after Sunday. Ryan, how about you?
Jim, you've not seen this match because every time you've seen Andrade and Garza, they have been drugged down by Zelina Vega. They have kicked her to the curb and she is gone, and they are on their winning ways, and that will not stop until I don't for a long time, because they're winning here. They're going to knock off the Street Profits. I think the Profits game is a lot more fun when they're chasing the championship. So Andrade and Garza will upend the champions and leave your new Raw Tag Team champs.
Nice, very nice. I love me some Garza. I got the shirt and everything. Tim, how about you?
Can we just go ahead and split Andrade and Angel Garza for the first, finally, I'm sick of this ish. Split them up already.
Oh,
Split them. You've done it twice already. Just
breaks my heart.
be done. Profits are up. It's got to be the Street Profits.
I agree.
I just don't know who else there is in the Raw Tag Team division.
Nobody.
But that doesn't mean Andrade and Angel Garza win here.
That's what it means. That's what it means.
No, it just means
Gotta get that rematch-ish.
Once again, tag team wrestling means nothing in the WWE. That's what it means.
Sad but true. Sad but true. Speaking of tag team wrestling, Matt, I'm very disappointed that you did not have the Usos in your top four, because I know out of the five of us, you do go hard in the paint.
Sure do. Yeah, I have the shirt to prove it.
You do. Who do you got here?
I'm also kind of disappointed that none of you guys named the McMahons. I'm sure both of you. Jim
Well,
and
I mean,
Ryan,
it's not really a
every
fair
time.
fight. It really isn't.
But unfortunately, Tim, there being no tag teams in Raw is exactly why Almas and Garza are going to win. They need to stabilize the tag team division. And what better way to do it than have this thrown together team beat the legitimate team and kind of be legitimate?
Well, then you got. Then you get.
Unfortunately, are down.
Then you get the rematch for the next 4 months.
There you go. You got it, Jim.
All right, Mark, who do you got Raw tag titles?
I think Garza and Andrade are going to take it this time around. The same logic. That way we can set up the rematches for the next 6 months. So here we go.
All right, and then let's move on here to the triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental title. The real champ Jeff Hardy taking on the real champ Sami Zayn and AJ Styles. Potential for match of the night here. I like the potential here with this one, and I like Sami Zayn to walk out as the undisputed Intercontinental Champion. Him coming back, here in the Thunderdome was a bit of a surprise. I like what they've done with the, I never lost the title sort of a thing. That's always a fun little gimmick. So I like Sammy to pick up the undisputed championship here. Ryan, how about you?
I just agree with everything you've said there, Jim. Sami Zayn.
Tim, how about you?
I don't know. Because
That's not how this game works.
Yeah, I know. Let me do one of my least favorite wrestling chants of all time. All these guys, all these guys, all these guys. Like, that's like my second least favorite chant, other than "Fight Forever."
Ooh.
That one can go away.
Yeah, that one can fuck off forever.
This is wrestling as well.
We're
doing it. Like, if this is wrestling, then what the hell was everything else I've watched today?
What am I gonna throw my streamers at?
It's you've been watching sports entertainment, pal. That's what you've been watching.
Whatever, man. It's all the same. I gotta pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, Zayn. Sami Zayn.
All right, Matt. How about you?
Nah, I mean Jeff Hardy.
Oh,
God, I don't know. Sami Zayn. Sam Zayn.
Sam Zayn. Are you sure it's not AJ Styles?
Rami. It's Rami Zayn. It's Sammy.
All right, Matt. How about you?
You know what? Let's go Jeff Hardy.
All right, very good. And in turn, Mark. How about you?
Gotta go with Sami Zayn, the real champion. He never lost the belt.
That's true. Going back, Devin had the Street Profits in the last match. He has Jeff Hardy in this one. Charlie has Sammy in this one. Then we got a SmackDown Tag Team title match. The Lucha House Party taking on the champions Cesaro and Shinsuke. I like Cesaro and Shinsuke to retain. Nothing against the Lucha House Party, but when you're talking about, as Tim likes, in the number one tag team superstar of all time, and with that resume, it's hard to argue with that. If you're talking about individuals and tag teams, I want to see this team have more legs. I'd like to see him do more with it. So I like Cesaro and Nakamura to retain. Ryan.
Yep.
All right, Tim. How about you?
Yeah, man.
Matt, how about you?
No, I'm not gonna say it like that, but yeah.
Turn Mark, how about you?
Yeah.
All right, that one. Yeah, I felt like that one was fairly easy. All right, here we go. Raw or Women's Tag Team Championship. The Riot Squad of Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan taking on the team of Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. As much as I like the reunited Riot Squad, I am really liking Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler as a tag team. I think they work really well as a tag team. I think it's the best use of Nia Jax. I also like when Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler end up on Raw Talk. And by Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, I mean Shayna Baszler and R-Truth. Those two are like just give me a show of those two talking for an hour, and I'll just watch it all the time on the network because they are just pure gold together. So I like Nia and Shayna to retain the titles. Ryan.
Jim, you just keep hitting dingers. I agree.
That's what I do. I hit dingers. Tim.
Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
All right, you seem a little less enthusiastic, but
I'm very not enthused by this.
She's not like most girls.
You don't have to talk to me like that.
Matt, who do you got here?
Riot Squad.
Okay, bucking the group. Mark, who you with?
I'm going to go with the Shania Twain.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they broke up the Riot Squad and really did nothing with any of them, and then put them back together. I thought they were doing just fine when there was 3 of them and they were chugging along. So I don't quite get it, but it's nice to see them back together. But they're not taking the tag titles.
It's one of those great mysteries of life. Why? And I mean, that's why I'm assuming the 2 Conics will be back together at some point, in the next couple months.
A kid can dream, right?
I mean, they're still admitted best friends. If you watch Raw this past week, they're just not a tag team. But we'll get back there. It's pro wrestling, pal. All right, let's go to the WWE Women's SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley defending against Nikki Cross. I think Nikki is finally going to get the victory here. I think that even though I'd love to see this Sasha Bayley feud super slow burn to the Royal Rumble or to WrestleMania, I think these two are probably destined for Hell in a Cell next month. So I think Sasha is going to actually cost, in some form or fashion, Bayley the title here this Sunday. So Nikki Cross is going to walk out as your women's champion. Ryan.
Jim, I have a really fun feud beginning with Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. And everything that she's going to be doing here in the future. Side note, while we were on the air here tonight, I got a notification that Alexa Bliss has tried to connect with me through LinkedIn. So I think I made it, guys. That's a pretty big deal. I'm sure it's her. She has 7 other connections. So I'm pretty excited about this. All that being said, Nikki Cross will be feuding with Alexa Bliss with the championship because we're going to see Sasha and Bayley crash in their own direction. So, Jim, again, ringing them up.
I'm pretty good at this thing, which obviously means all of these are going to be wrong.
Each and every one of them.
Back in a perfect world when you used to be able to come over and watch pay-per-views at the house here. But now my wife has to watch them with me, which is a
very sweet lady.
Which is a victory for myself. But we do miss you on pay-per-view Sundays. But she sees me with my scorecard, and then she'll ask me how I did, and then I tell her, and she goes, "You're not very good at this, are you?" She goes, "You've been watching this your whole life. How are you not good at it?" And I go, I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's fake?
Yeah, it's not real, babe. It's just...
Because you took that time off when Kurt Angle went to TNA.
See, that's true. I shouldn't have done that. Tim, who do you got here? SmackDown Women's title.
I got Bayley winning or retaining by DQ. I think Sasha costs Nikki because she just goes to get a piece of Bayley.
Ooh, okay.
And I still think Jim's going to get what he wants, Sasha and Bayley, and Ryan's going to get what he wants, Alexa and Nikki.
What about...
But I think...
What's your favorite match?
My favorite match was with Melina and Alicia Fox.
What about that one? Sorry.
But I think what it'll end up being is those two will collide with Sasha and Alexa once it's all kind of said and done. But I got Bayley.
I mean, I want Bayley to retain, actually. I love her in this role, but
I don't care for Karen. I don't like
I love it.
Karen gimmick.
I love it.
But in
a weird way, you know what? The Fiend and the Alexa Fiend does for you.
Yeah.
The Karen Bayley kind of does that for me. It's weird. Matt, who do you got here?
You are absolutely the guy that wants to do the fucking dishes after Thanksgiving. Yep, I get it.
100%.
And think that it's gonna win over celery.
Yep, Karens get me going. Get the.
No, not all of them. Bayley, this Bayley, just that one. It's not all of them.
How long have you liked being talked down to?
Actually, pretty much most of my life.
It really motivates me.
You know,
negativity really fuels.
Yeah, I actually thrive on negativity and
You know what makes me want to run through a brick wall?
being told I'm a moron. It really gets me going.
I'm an idiot.
Matt, who do you got here?
I have Bailey retaining, and on a side note, I would say that Jim losing that Thanksgiving fantasy draft will be one of my favorite Thanksgiving memories for years to come. Because I mean, we went 5 rounds. Jim was looking pretty solid, and then I threw in the hey, let's do an activity.
Yeah, I got sabotaged.
Jim took his best draft that we've ever done and just punted it.
Okay, I don't know if that was my best draft that we've ever done. I don't think we should sit here and slander all my drafts.
You had turkey and stuffing on a Thanksgiving pick'em.
Yeah.
It was the best possibility you could have ever
All right,
had.
well, okay, you're actually
And
probably
you finished
fairly...
dead last.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Succotash.
It's goddamn bullshit. It's bullshit. I still call foul.
Lima beans succotash.
I feel like votes were bought. I feel like hanging chads happened.
Mark threw Cornish game hen on a whim in the 5th round just to get a protein.
I feel like there was.
That's right.
I feel like there was Russian interference. Like there was so many things.
Don't be rude.
Like it was complete horseshit. It really was. And I have the power. I could strike that draft from the history. I could wipe it clean from the annals of time. But I'm going to be the bigger man, and I won't do that. I'll leave it out there. But I will have my revenge one day. Intern Mark, who do you got here for the SmackDown Women's side?
I'm going to go with Bailey retaining. Maybe not necessarily pinfall, maybe by DQ, but I'm going to go with Bailey.
All right. Then we have the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns, of course, with Paul Heyman defending against Jey Uso. I either want this match to... I mean, Roman's winning. There's a small part of me that wants this to be, like, a banger of a match, but I feel like there's a bigger part of me that wants this to be finger poke of doom. And just have Jay lay down for the family and do the right thing. Devin had Bailey in the last match as well. But that's kind of what I hope for here is a finger poke of doom, so to speak. Ryan, how about you?
The Ooh-Ah Man.
How about you?
Ryan, keep doing that during everyone's pick.
I just like the sound it's making. It's really good.
It's girthy. It's real girthy.
That's like an ASMR wet dream almost right there.
That'll be our next YouTube hit.
Yeah, Ryan.
That is not safe for Facebook.
That's not okay. But it's good. Tim, who do you got here?
I got my heart because we are finally gonna free the titty at Clash of Champions. Said the shirt is coming. Oh, my Pokeball just fell on my desk. The shirt is coming off to this weekend. I'm excited. The titty is coming loose. Roman Reigns, the big dog, the Ooh-Ah Man. He's gonna put down little Jimmy or little Jay or all of them. He's gonna put all of them down. Oh my God! It turned on my PlayStation. You stop it. Weird Pokeball.
A little bit of the bubbly.
No, I have not. I have not.
Matt, how about you?
Ooh-Ah Man, free to titty 2020.
Matt. I gotta get another beer. I'm not drunk enough for this.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
While Jim's away, I will slowly make my pick while he goes.
When he comes back, everyone just start fisting the camera.
When Jim comes back with his White Claw, yes.
It's a Truly, I bet. What'd you get to drink there, big boy?
Got another one of these, one of the Steve Weisers.
He got a real one.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a Truly.
Jim,
No.
2 beers, 2 IPAs in a night.
I know. Well, and I had that cider. I'm letting them loose.
Watch out, Mrs. James.
It's definitely gonna be Primo tonight.
Big Jim.
Primo.
Let's skip to bed.
That being said,
But I'll leave her disappointed. So it'll be. And then it's over. It's literally that quick.
How often do you come around here? Not very.
Anyway, there's a 0% chance that Shirtless Reigns loses here. 0.0.
0.0.
He's not free in the nip for nothing. He's getting the win.
0.0.
Nikki, have a good night. Nikki's got a piece out here. Devin says
Probably
Roman.
scared her away. So sorry about that.
At least she was here for the fisting talk.
She's gonna have nightmares now.
We're
Just
all
4 large,
Strangely arousing.
some large men. Just yeah.
I think I chafed my arm. Damn it!
You probably did.
Yeah. Well.
You need some Lubriderm or something.
It's like hell.
Mark, what do you got here?
Well, Smokey needs Lubriderm, and Jim, you can use some Blue Chew. It sounds like.
No, I got no problem on that end. Does that make you last longer? I think it just puts more.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, then maybe I do need
the
some.
The desensitizing spray is what you need, I think.
Yeah, I need a little numbing spray.
You need some Mama Joanna.
Makes you last longer. It's so hard a cat couldn't scratch it.
Is it
The
last longer? What are you talking about? Big Red?
Yes.
like a
That
big
Blue
red.
Chew freshness lasts right through it.
They threw it.
All right, Mark, who do you got here?
I was hoping Tim would go for a second verse on that, but
I got it. It's ready.
I gotta go.
Go ahead.
Go with Roman.
Go ahead.
Roman Reigns for all the. Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
No. You give your pick. I'm done derailing this until you're done.
Well, he said Roman.
I'm gonna go with Roman.
Yeah.
Roman for all the reasons previously stated.
Your big hug goes on and on while you do it.
All right, and then we go to the ambulance match for the WWE.
You'll need one if you take too many Blue Chews.
Dude, I'd need one if I took one of those things. Let's be honest.
Right.
Now, have they told us? Have they told us what the rules of the ambulance match is, or do we have to look that up online, or maybe that's on Being the Elite? I'm not sure how this works.
No,
I think they did it on About the Bell or Around the Bell or Ring the Bells with Rev Run. I don't know
with Corey
Big
and
Show sits on 2 stairs on top of you for 10 seconds. And you have to be taken away via ambulance. You lose.
And Mike Chioda will ask you if you want to give up.
You have to watch
3 episodes of the Big Show, and it's the first 3, not the last 3 that actually showed some promise.
Not
you
good.
have to watch the crossover episode,
and then it got canceled.
That's a shame.
And then, all right, but I think you just have to get your opponent in the ambulance and shut the door. So I'm actually going Randall Orton is going to win the ambulance match and win his 14th or 15th. He's a 14 timer.
Let me look.
I think he's a 14 timer, so this will be 15, I believe. But Randall Orton, either way, Randall Orton is your new WWE champion. Ryan.
I see that happening as well, Jim. I think each man will just beat the piss out of each other. I think this will be a very hard-fought battle, and we will see Randall Orton raise the championship, albeit very briefly, near the end of the pay-per-view.
Very good. Devin says, my heart says Drew. My mind says Randy. Tim, who you got?
My anus says the Miami Dolphins are winning.
So what's going to happen here is that Randy's going to have Drew ready to go in the ambulance. The doors are going to open, and out comes sex god Edge. And Edge is going to put the hurt on the Randy, getting us to Hell in a Cell. Drew McIntyre wins.
Okay.
And it gets Randy away from the title again.
Okay.
Wow, I love that.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Kid, you should be working in Connecticut.
I ain't got the heart to deal with that old man. I would sneeze too much for him. Like, what the hell are you doing, pal?
I would sniffle too much for him. You even get the sniffle, especially right now.
Control yourself.
Could you imagine being around Vince McMahon right now? Like, known germaphobe Vince McMahon during this time? Oof. The Ringsiders said they're just joining in from California. Hello from California.
Hello.
Give us.
I've heard California is beautiful this time of year.
California.
Well, as long as you're in the part of the place that's not on fire, I would say.
Yeah, the really hot spot's not great.
You mean the United States?
Well, I mean,
pretty bad right now.
Literal fire, not.
Oh, gotcha.
Not metaphorical
not
literal fire.
Yeah.
But if you're with us here in the live video, give us a like, give us a share. We'd appreciate that. Matt, who do you got here in the ambulance match?
All right, so Randall Orton is going to win this. Otis immediately cashes in, wins. Randy challenges, gets his rematch at Survivor Series. Who gives a shit? Leading up to a three-way at WrestleMania between Randall, Big Match John, and Ric Flair to see who will be the 17-time champion.
What have you had to drink?
We have our
Put
top
that-
suspect.
That's in the red words. Jesus said it.
He might not even have the Money in the Bank contract by then. Isn't they got to hand it over to the Miz on Friday?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
because he embarrassed the Miz, and then his lawyer's like,
he got lawsuited.
I'm suing Otis for the Money in the Bank contract. Because that's how that works.
Yeah, that's exactly how, look. I mean, it's professional wrestling. It works. It works however they want it to work.
I mean, I guess in my scenario, Orton would still have to vacate the title, so he'd have to win it back. Because if he just retained, then he's still 16 times.
Yeah, he'd have to get it. He'd have to lose it and then get it back. Well, he'd lose it to Otis.
All right, so at Royal Rumble, we'll have Vince just strip him of the title for reasons.
But then he wins it in the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah. He. Remember how
because then he would be ahead of the curve again.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out. We got time. We got time to put it together. But
WrestleMania. Orton, Big Match John, Ric Flair.
I like where you're going with this.
Three guys that need a push. All on the right side of 30.
Oh. Insert Mark. Who do you got here? Ambulance match.
I'm going to have to go with Randall. Randall is white hot right now. White hot. Now's the time to strike. White hot. You got to put the emphasis on that H and white.
White.
I like that the whole time. Mark was looking off into the distance, prognosticating.
He's finding the right color of hot that he's.
Yeah, he's not blue hot because that's blue chew. Red hot's not hot enough.
Red hot is not hot enough. I got to go with white hot.
White
hot, and now it's the time to.
White hot sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right.
White hot.
That is Money in the Bank. Thank God. Okay.
Night of Champions.
Night of Champions. Clash of Champions.
We are 20 minutes from 3 Count Thursday Underground. I cannot wait for this week's 3 Count Thursday Underground.
Oh my gosh.